What is up, guys? Giuliano Fellini in the building. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. I'm going to show you guys something really special today. So we have a cool Halloween background. All my animals are going as bears for Halloween, but check me out. This is the Pack 1 free-to-play duck strategy. However, we have the new patch. Will be the slip with the huge cucumbers. And we have a new patch. So, oh, they could run on my old background. We have a new patch, and we're going to sacrifice our ducks to this guy. They get a free win. Good for them. Anyway, on the new patch, you're able to select an option where you can choose to go against pay-to-play players with free-to-play, and vice versa. So we're going to see if this free-to-play strategy is good enough to beat the pay-to-play as well. We do find another duck. We find our remaining ducks, so that's pretty good. And that uses up all of our gold. We're going to sacrifice one more life, and hopefully we find some good stuff to charge up. You guys are going to see how this pays off. The dopamine rush is pretty big. If we get 3 perfect animals off the rip, we're probably good to not combine the ducks. Oh, we did get 2 pretty good animals. But I think we'll choose both of these dodos, and then we're probably going to... Honestly, alright, let's be a little greedy. We have 10 gold, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ducks. That's 5 gold. What I think I want to do instead, though, check me out, is go effectively 4 gold by making a tier 2 duck. So we'll have 14 gold. With 14 gold, we can reroll twice. That's once. I don't know about that. Twice. That's probably fine. At least he has good stats. And then we'll have 1 chance to get a pretty good tier 3. It's a snail. Oh, that's kind of ugly, but that's okay. At least you'll buff everybody up. So I'm going to sacrifice these, and I'm going to get all 4 of these units because I'll have exactly 12 gold, and the last thing will be the snail. So first let me get this fish, the dodo. That order didn't matter, but this does. Boom, snail, buff everybody up. I'll take it. Now as far as ordering goes, probably just have... honestly, having the dodo have the dodo buff is the best because at this stage, the most important thing is HP. So it's good. We'll have this guy and this guy have kind of astronomical attack. On the other side of things, look, it's going to be fine no matter what. It's not, you don't overstress this situation. We could give it to the snail, but you'll see. It's honestly, you'll see. So the most important thing is HP. Nobody has more than 7 HP on their team. So getting over them is easy as far as attack goes. So that's not what we're worried about. Now we're worried about getting enough HP because we're going to have silly amounts of attack for a while. So if we do find any way to buff the HP of our units, we're going to go ahead and run with it. Otter's probably pretty good. I should have sold that snail first. Good. I'm probably not going to keep the snail long term. I may go ahead and put spider on the table just to see if I can find myself a tier 3 if we get a pill. We don't. Let's try... Oh, actually, we'll buff the fish here. That's pretty big. I hope I didn't miss something like that earlier. We can roll once more, and we do find a pill. We are going into round 5, so it's not the best thing. What we could do is get rid of the snail and then pill the spider and get an early tier 3. If it is, well, let's find out what it is because that sounds like an exciting play. I don't know if it's the best play. Boom. Oh, we found a turtle. That's clean. That's super clean. That's so good. Okay, I'm very pleased that happened. It's lucky to find a turtle any kind of way, especially early, and we're definitely going to win this round. I do not think it's physically possible, realistically, virtually, right? For us to encounter somebody who can beat us this round. Wouldn't it be funny if we lost? All right, let's check it out. So we have a huge fish now. And actually, wow, they changed it. It used to be that because of battle effects went from highest attack to lowest, the dodo on the left would have to be 1 attack more for you to land supra-physiological amounts of it. Shout out to More Plates, More Dates. Super physiological amounts of attack to the fish in the front. Ooh, okay, just check me out. I didn't lose. I probably want to find the next unit we're going to add to the party. Before I level up the fish. Then again, no, that's a little greedy. No, it's not that greedy, actually. Let's see if we want to find one thing that we like. No, it's greedy, actually. Check it out. Boom. We get a squirrel. Oh, that's awful. No, but it used to be this guy had to be like 9 so that he could loan his attack to this guy, and then the combined attack could be loaned out to this guy. But it looks like they changed it, and it's just start of battle, like highest attack left to right. But, you know, with the nuanced difference that it stacks like crazy, which is good. So, Obviously, we could look at more food from the squirrel, but I'm not too interested in that, to be honest. That's pretty bad. We're going to go ahead and... I mean, look. We're going to roll. We could use the apple. It's not the worst thing at all. We could give it to the fish. We could get another tier 3, but we're getting tier 3s naturally. If we are going to pill somebody, which I don't think we are, then we could get Ox on the board. I think it's a little late for him. I like the idea of getting as much HP as we can on our fish. I think that's actually the play. HP is big. And perhaps we should have used our other apple, because now we have an awkward amount of 2 gold. Flamingo is fine. I suppose Swan could be a freeze, but it's not the biggest deal either way. We're looking for animals that buff, because this is sort of our core squad regardless. I think we could probably just win the whole game this way if we get stuff like Giraffe and the Penguin. Not going to spend too much time thinking about this. Probably just going to roll a couple times. Oh, yes, that's clean. And salad bowls, whatever. It's not too bad. Roll one more time. You know, we're good. We're good. We don't have a full squad, but we don't need one for sure. Let's make sure. Is this guy going to get 16 bonus attack? It's way overkill at this stage of the game. But luckily, we are going to at least take out the... Oh, yeah, he did. Wow, he got crazy amounts of attack. In fact, he got not only 16, but, yeah, 28. Or, yeah, was it 16 bonus? 16? Did he get 24 bonus? Wow. We'll have to... Wait, we did lose. Somehow we lost. I wasn't paying attention, but we have 1 life left, so that's okay. Maybe we should have had that 4th unit. Regardless, we do have another turtle, so we're going to put him on board. And we could melon armor 2 things, which would be pretty good. Or we could just kind of stack them together. That's probably for the best. Let's go ahead and roll 1 time. We get a giraffe. That's what we want. Giraffe. And I could give the attack to the dodo, but attack, again, is not the biggest deal. In this situation, this guy's already doing work, right? Because the turtle. The giraffe will kind of get a crazy buff just out of nowhere, which is kind of what I'm counting on here. And as far as value goes, I'm not too crazy about any of these units. I'll probably get the fish, and because I kind of like the squad that we have. I think it's good. I don't think it's bad at all. We might need like a monkey to make our turtle an attacker. So let's look at what we got going on. Okay, 8 and 8. What happens first? First thing that happens, slow it down. He gives him 8, and then he gives him 16. Okay, so that's what I thought it was. I thought it was happening at precisely the same time, and it is. So we get good value here. We didn't need to divert any extra attack to this guy. We slaughtered. If they did have somebody that was able to get over our fish, they were going to get smacked by the 17 giraffe, which was going to be really good. Okay, now we're probably going to apple this guy. Roll once. Oh, we have penguin, so leveling up a tier 2 is good. If we get any other tier 2s, that'll be better. It's kind of equivalent now, so we're going to go ahead and probably put the penguin on the board, right? And then I would be happy to get pear frozen, so we can start giving it to the fish. And I really would like to find a chocolate bar or other stuff like that. We probably could have held on to the salad. It wouldn't be the worst thing. And I like this. I like how we're going. Once we level guys up, you know what? And it might even get to the point where, because of the nerfs or the changes to the dodo, we might actually want to at some point combine our dodos for a level 2. 1, to make use of our penguin, and 2, just to give somebody an astronomical amount of attack. But you know, our dudes have pretty good HP anyway, and he's got pretty good attack. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It'll make sense. The truth will reveal itself to us as we go on. Okay, so skunk is actually pretty big too. But we have pretty good attack already, so we don't have too much trouble hitting over guys. This is where things start to get a little difficult. We could, of course, combine the dodos for the skunk, but I don't think that's entirely worth it. If I found a dodo first, I'd be more inclined to add a skunk to our team. If I'm not, I'm gonna play it safe and just look for the units that we do want. Probably we don't want to sleeping pill, because we want to find the actual other turtle before we do anything. Freezing the apple, probably not the best play either. We do have a dolphin. That's not too good, but it would allow us to win. Let's be a little greedy, I think. It would allow us to win this match for sure. Let's find our all-important... Oh, God, we had 2 dolphins. We probably could have combined the dolphins and ran with dolphin. That wouldn't have been the worst thing at all. And then we would have... Yeah, you know what? We need to start... If we see something like that again, we might need to consolidate. Because he wouldn't have been that bad. He would have been good for the short term and the long term because of the penguin. The medium term, not so much, but But yeah, that's good. So we'll move on and roll one more time, trying to find our pairs. We don't find them. Well, we find a literal pair, but not our duplicates as we're looking for. And that's okay. I did want to give us plenty of chances, so I'm not too mad with that play. To find an additional turtle or an additional dodo, that would be the biggest thing. Let's see how things go. Luckily, the turtle is gonna, he's gonna do good work, but he's not gonna get through that guy. We have so much HP that it really doesn't matter. Unfortunately, the melon armor is gonna get a lot of value here, so he is gonna be able to trade with our fish. 17 damage on that guy. Boom. Pretty crazy to make a unit that's practically useless. Like a super, oh, look at this. A scorpion, very nice. A super buffed unit. We'll go ahead and probably buff our fish and our fish again, because I like having him tanky. We'll roll one time, and we do find chocolate and monkey, both things that I'm pretty crazy about. Okay, first things first, let's probably combine, okay, this is tough. I think we're gonna combine the dodos, okay? And then freeze and monkey, hear me out. Because as long as we get through this match, then that's what we want. I'm pretty happy about this. We're gonna, of course, give the dodo the chocolate bar next turn, but for now, if we can make it through this one match, we're gonna be in a really good position. We took kind of a little bit of a greedy play in investing early in the scaling of our turtle, but I think it's gonna pay off, especially versus their team, which I'm not too afraid of, because we can knock it out in one shot right here. If we had to deal with a bunch of if he made it through a significant portion of our team, we would have been looking pretty ugly, because they had a crazy exponential scaling curve, like if a lot of attacks went down. Okay, this is good. So we actually get to buff our turtle. That's a massive. And we get to buff our dodo. Okay, I'm definitely going to do both of those. So now it's like we have another option of scaling. We don't have to penguin anymore. So +1/+1 is not the best thing anymore. +2/+2 is pretty good. This is interesting. This is really interesting. So it's like +2/+2 to this guy is pretty big. And these guys are all getting +1/+1 with the penguin. That might be better than the dragon, considering we can buy food. I don't hate that. So let's figure this out. Definitely this turn, right? This turn it's not doing nothing compared to... Maybe we'll freeze the dragon. We could freeze the dragon, the ant, and the pig. And at the beginning of the next turn, we'd have to get good value. We would have to have at least 3... we'd have to have at least 3 tier 1s buys and sells. It wouldn't be the worst thing. I think it's possible. I think it's viable, certainly, right? This guy's going to get 20 attack and melon armor, which is pretty big because he's going to be another unit out of nowhere. I love that. The monkey... This is how we're going to leave things this turn for sure. Do we want gorilla? I think they changed... Yeah, I think they changed. If you take 0 damage, you're not hurt. So the gorilla can no longer melon armor into coconut armor, so we're probably not going to use him because he's so low as far as stats go. We may dragon. We may dragon here. And then if we do freeze dragon, we're going to freeze these folks as well. I don't know, 3. We do get at least 3. So that is strictly better. Well, yeah, that is strictly better on everybody, right? Because this guy's going to get... Well, what do we get? We get +1 to everybody. And then +2/+3. So we get +3. I mean, it would be better, right? So we are going to get rid of penguin and monkey for dragon later. And before that, we do have a salad bowl here, which is not too bad. We could try to find a better food, so perhaps we will. We'll roll one time. We don't need to preserve any gold, do we? Nope. We do find a parrot. That's probably not the best. We could ensure that we win this match in Cupcake. I don't know who we would put it on, but we would be very likely to win if we get Cupcake. Probably, obviously, we do lend a lot of attack if we start. You know what? This could be the point where we want to start putting apples on the dodo. We do get extra value. Either way, yeah, just in case somebody finds a way to get a crazy amount of... let's scale our damage kind of out of control at this point. And lend damage to units that have no business having that much damage. Yep, we're good as we are. I'd be really surprised if things didn't go extremely well for us here. So, we're the huge cucumbers, never forget it. We're going up against these guys. First, we're going to take this guy. Wow, our team's just honestly so stacked. I don't see how they survive. We played it pretty smart this game, I think. So now, even when our HP runs out, which it doesn't this turn, we were going to have somebody with a monumental amount of attack and melon armor, so he gets to use it twice. So that was pretty big. Alright, Now let's get rid of penguin and monkey so that we can do dragon and tier 1 strats. Okay. So now everybody gets buffed up. Look at this. That's pretty big. We do it 1 time. We do it 2 times. And if we could do it 1 more time, then it's objectively better than what we had going for us before. In fact, we can. Okay. So we can do 2 things this turn. That's pretty big. So first, we can Otter. That's the best value because he buffs somebody intrinsically anyway, right? Because of his passive. Probably the best guy to buff. And then we're going to probably get rid of our Otter so that we can buy melon armor for 1 more dude. And the 1 more dude is either going to be the dodo or the turtle. Now, we're probably going to freeze this dodo, right? No, I don't know. Because tier 2 dodo might be good enough. Copy the... that's not too good. See, having the dodo being able to, like in the old days, spread it forward was the best. But we don't have that. That's okay. These 2 are going to be... I mean, probably the best person to have melon armor on now would be the dodo. We could just go ahead and cap him out as far as... yeah, we could melon armor on that guy. That wouldn't be the worst thing. Or we could melon armor on the turtle. Either way, they're scaling. This guy's going to be an attacker more impactful than the turtle, regardless of what we do. Even if we kind of stop giving... Well, that's not necessarily true. Well, it is probably true. Even if we stop giving 2 times attack to the front of the head... 30. No, this guy already has melon armor. Let's see. If we do it like this, then we give this guy melon armor. Does that make more sense? No, of course not, because then we're kind of messing things up. Let's give the let's see if we get a level 3 turtle. That'll be fine. I think melon armor's good. We'll give it to the dodo, and we'll probably look. Because we're gonna cap out pretty soon anyway, right? Like it's 49, right? That's what he's got pretty much. He's higher than that even, right? Oh, so yeah, he's gonna have 50 attack. So let's probably not dodo anymore, unless we want another one charged up, which I don't think we do. And let's go ahead and just run like this. Look, a 4-man team, and we have 1 life. And see if I'm scared. I'm not. So our turtle's pretty strong. Let's see what he does. First things first. Unfortunately, we're gonna take some splash damage. Let's slow this down because it's getting kind of down to the wire. Get melon armor on 2 of our friends. One of them has 41 damage. I did my math way wrong, but that's okay. We're going to take out this guy, and we're going to summon 2 6/6 rams. That's the first time I've seen a tier 3 sheep. This guy actually has a pretty ferocious team, and he's getting... That frightens me a lot, actually, because he's getting a lot of value out of... and we only trade. That was pretty scary. It's because he got a lot of value out of having the totem animals, right? Because this guy got a lot of his value, not from his HP, but from his attack, and that was sort of taken away from us for the fact that he had to swing into something so weak. Maybe we can mess with their ordering a little bit, but probably not, because I think the turtle should be in the front. All right. Next, Scorpion is probably good instantaneous value. I don't hate that. If he's hitting into like a turtle, that's pretty good. So there is an argument for that. Although we, of course, do want our tier 1s for our dragon. So we're going to go ahead and do that first thing. Pretty good. Now we sell this guy. And if we do want the Scorpion, we need to freeze it. But yeah, and honestly, the only thing I really need off the shop is the dragon. So we'll probably do that. And I'd be really happy. Well, we can't really run it 1 more time because of who we happen to find. We could buy just the Scorpion pretty much. Let's roll though. And see if we get chocolate. Chocolate's good. We could level up the fish. I think we freeze the chocolate. Maybe we even give it to the dragon. But for this turn, we want to win, and we're going to go ahead and do that with Scorpion in the front. And we roll 1 time. And we could penguin. But it's probably not as good as dragon. And we could freeze the other tier 1 because of dragon and because of the HP buff and the chocolate. Ooh, I hope our team is coming together the way that I hope that it is. Let's get good value off of this guy. Oh, unfortunately, we don't. They have a throwaway unit in the front for the sake of buffing. That's kind of the argument. But luckily, our 47 damage dragon's going to get a lot of value regardless. So we're doing good on that front. The turtle's getting value too, actually, because this turtle doesn't even have melon armor, so he's going to get taken out. And we actually take out the melon armor on the dog, which is big. That's big. Wait, what? Yeah, we take the melon armor on the dog. We don't kill the dog. That was kind of scary. That looked kind of frightening. But now we do finally get to trade with the dog. Oh, what a strong dog. Honestly terrifying. But here, our melon armor does protect us because they're not able to hit through it, but for 1 damage, and we don't even have to get to the dodo in the back. So not bad. Not bad at all. We got really good value out of our dragon. Okay, We have 2 chocolate bars, so that makes me want to actually go double dragon. And then get rid of Scorpion for Otter. And then Beaver, because Beaver has marginally better stats. And let's hope that pays off. I think it will. Maybe we put the Beaver in the front just in case they have something like a Scorpion, because our Turtle is not the worst attacker. Let's go into battle. I'm a little scared of getting rid of our Scorpion. I don't know if that was the best play, but we need to kind of balance our Melon Armor and our passives with our stats. So they're going to have crazy amounts of Melon Armor because they have a level 3 Whale, and he has big stats. So, unfortunately, we do get to take his Melon Armor off before anything happens, but that's more times for his Snake to attack, okay? That's not the best, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Okay, luckily, once we do get through our Whale, they're going to get a lot of Melon Armor on the table, but, oh, shit, that's ugly. Yeah, that's super ugly. But they don't have anything really to get through except for some totems and a, oh god, but there's Snake. That's a good strategy. That's a frighteningly good strategy. Luckily, they're 1 short of taking out our, oh my god. That was honestly super close. They have a very good, the Naughty Truckers. Good job, Sail P. I like your background. It reminds me of Monster Hunter, the monster that can soar through the air with a jetpack in Monster Hunter Cross, I think it was. So we have only 1 more win to get. This was kind of a wild ride. It might be that point where, yeah, 50 damage definitely, right? So we're not worried about none of that. We actually maybe want to consider lending the 50 damage to somebody else. We do have Tiger, so none of these would be benefiting too much from Tiger. They probably, oh, okay, they probably changed it to where it truly is in battle. They probably nerfed the Tiger. I haven't confirmed it yet, but it used to, that used to be the intention, right? So here, we probably could, I mean, we're selling the Beaver regardless, right? So it's like, do we Mammoth? Maybe, right? There's a reason to Mammoth. It's logical. Do we Tiger or do we Fly? Probably not. I mean, we could. Having totems is kind of good no matter what. We could get rid of Melon Armor. We could do shit like that. But, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's better at this point to have the crazy amounts of attack on the fish. But probably not. I kind of want to freeze, but then again, I want to give myself chances to get tier 1s. For 3 gold, Sushi is not the best. It would be much better to get a tier 1. The Tiger's not doing good. The Fly might be good. Maybe I freeze the Fly. I also could see the Mammoth working, but +2/+2 is not the craziest thing ever. I think I just roll. I think I freeze the Fly and then roll. Just because I want to have something, if nothing else, right? Here, I could, let's imagine a world where Turtle is pretty useful here. Maybe we lend our attack to the Turtle first, and then well, if I do that, then I'm kind of getting rid of the point of him having Melon Armor. So that's probably not going to work. I'm probably doing fine to lend it to the Dragon. Although, I could lend it to somebody else who doesn't have any HP at all. Who will have Melon Armor. Crocodile. At this point, additional turtles are not the move. Stake might be good. Stake might be really good. So I might stake on the turtle. Or I could stake on the fish. Because staking on the fish... Well, let's stick on the turtle. Because the fish needs the Melon Armor. And then Fly... This is tough because I really want to win this one. Let's roll one time. We do get another Dodo. I don't think that's the biggest deal. A tier 1 whale's not doing anything. We might just settle with Fly. We're finally at that point where we could Cricket and then buy one thing which is Fly, so I might do that. We might just see how one random Fly works if it gets any value. It could be lucky. Random Mammoth also works too. First things first. Wait, hold on. Let's make sure that's right. Yeah. You buy him, you sell him, and you do get one more chance, right? So it's like stake is probably not the move. We could, of course, get what's better? Having everybody have +2/+2 when he dies, or having and he actually stake would have been good for him as well because he would kind of attack out of nowhere. I say we go with the Fly. Let's see how a random Fly goes and fits on our team. Maybe he's a target for, maybe he gets hit by a rock or something like that, and we don't get to use him. But I kind of want to try it. Maybe we'll get rid of somebody's Melon Armor. Who knows? It could happen. So they have some totems themselves, so we'll see how it goes. I'm going to reserve judgment until the end. So they summon one chick. Not the best. Usually that's one to summon many of. They don't get that, which is good for us. We get the Melon Armor. First, we get a fly. Doesn't do anything yet. So the flies had 0 value so far. Okay. Now, these guys are going to get buffs, but actually it's a pretty significant buff. Not enough, though. And yeah, they don't really have that many summons. They don't have a fly. So then we're going to have... Oh, yeah, this is a runaway for us. We take this pretty easily, I think. Because we even get to smack into the shark here. Yeah, because that guy comes back with 1-1. I don't know why. Oh, probably just to buff the shark again. And he does get up to 47 damage, but we do have a cute little fly in a hat with a hat at the end. And we did pretty good. God, this was... Wow, that's great. We recorded this one right... If you guys saw my yesterday's episode where I do a guide on Pack 2, and we won with our first time here, we did a Pack 1 situation with the duck strategy, matching up against anybody. And we did match up against mostly Pack 1, I think. But I think we did probably run into some Pack 2 as well. I did click that option. I don't know if it 100% sunk. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like the video, comment on the video, subscribe, all that, obviously. I'm thankful that you came by. Remember that you're beautiful, and I'll see you next time.